The Good Samaritan Network does wonderful work in Hamilton County, and sometimes in the midst of all the affluence in this county, it's easy to forget that there are people who have needs, who are struggling, and have issues, maybe even day-to-day buying food or paying their rent or making their mortgage payment. And these always aren't the same people. People are down on their luck and then they recover and so on. But the Good Samaritan Network does wonderful work to supplement what the government can do. And that's really what we believe in this area, is that it's the private sector and volunteers, what George Bush Sr., remember he referred to the 1,000 points of light. And to me, the Good Samaritan Network really illustrates what he was talking about. There are people who do tremendous work for those that need help in this county.
Good Samaritan is kind of the hub, if you will, of a wheel, if that's a good analogy, as we have Red Cross and food pantries and other services prevail, of course, healthy families, Hamilton centers, again, many organizations that want to help people. It's Good Samaritan who is in the center, and having all those services be able to coordinate to be more efficient, more effective.
The Fraternal Order of Police has been in connection with the network for over 25 years, and the purpose is obviously for us to be able to provide food baskets to the families in Hamilton County that are not as fortunate as some others, and give us an opportunity to provide for those.
At the Sheriff's Department, we are very busy. Obviously, as the county continues to grow, our calls for service continue to increase. And at the Sheriff's Office, we obviously are usually the front lines for folks in need. Certainly there are many folks in this county in need, and oftentimes people think of Hamilton County as an affluent community where folks are well taken care of and don't need a whole lot of services. However, I would say that if folks were able to get out and actually see some of the areas in the community and deal with folks on a day-to-day basis as we do, they would learn that there are oftentimes a lot of folks out there in need of services. And Good Samaritan's been so helpful to the Sheriff's Office and the local law enforcement in providing services that we otherwise wouldn't be able to.
A lot of people don't realize in our community of Carmel that there are people in need, and there truly are. And what we're able to do is coordinate with you guys there at Good Samaritan Network, being able to get names, and what we do is we try to get food, non-perishables and perishables, and sometimes we're able to also provide gifts to these families in need.
But to stick with the toys and the food and what Good Samaritan does, I got to tell you, it's without you there wouldn't be a holiday season for lots of people. Get involved to the point to where if you just make a donation, you don't know how many people you're going to help. Get involved if you actually want to see it. Come volunteer. Come to the 4-H fairgrounds on that day. Come to the fire department. Go to any fire department in Hamilton County. They will tell you, because between the police and the fire agencies, I think those two organizations really do know who are the people in need, and it really does occur in our county.